So, as we talk about the thing, that habit of working on ourselves every day, and we know as human beings we lose consistency very easily. We are not so persistent with whatever we do, and once we start a plan, we follow it till some days, and then after that, the fourth or fifth day, we just end up doing nothing. So, how did this book help you, or how did your own realization help you to continue that persistency of working on yourself?
So I would like to connect this question to the habit number 2, which says begin with end in mind. So it says that you should know what, where do you want to reach after certain period of time. Let's say 15 years, 20 years, or let us say maybe the end of your life. What would you like to be called upon? Would you like people to talk good things about you after you die? Would you like people to say that, oh, thank God he has left the place? So once you realize that thing, that I have a certain purpose, I have to reach to a certain point after this many years, and then obviously you have to break down that into daily action. So once you have that vision in your mind that okay, this is the place I want to reach after 20 years, like you define your purpose, you have a vision, that actually pulls you out of the bed every day, and then you will be able to work on yourself. Because once you have a vision, once you have a purpose, then it comes automatically, the motivation comes from within, that oh, I have to reach at a certain point, and I know that if I don't sharpen myself, if I don't improve myself on a daily basis, I won't be able to reach there. So that has been the biggest motivation, that once you start having a vision, once you decide that this is what I exactly want to do in my life, then it pulls you out of the bed. It really triggers that response in you, and then you won't be able to stop yourself also.
So, there should be some pull factor for every individual to just get them out of the
Yes,
bed.
yes, yes. We need to have that pull factor. Uh, Either it comes from within you or somebody else to pull that out of you. But as human beings, see what happens with our mind is that our conscious mind is designed to be lazy naturally. So when certain things keep on repeating in our life and our conscious mind goes to sleep, like when you are not using computer for a long period of time, it goes to sleep, right? This is similar with our mind also. When we keep on using when we keep on doing the same task over and over again, so consciousness has to go to sleep, then only subconscious patterns will help you do the job. And that is where the comfort zone wala trap is there,
Yeah.
that people fall into the trap of comfort zone because they fail to understand that I have to be at the conscious level all the time. If you can consciously think about things, if you can consciously look at things, that okay, I'm getting comfortable, I need to pull myself out, that will take you to places. Because if you are just simply following the patterns over and over again, then obviously it will lead to nowhere. It will be the same problems, same situations everywhere, every day in your life.
So, does that necessarily mean being in a comfort zone is really risky, or can we also progress in a comfort zone? You know, we have a saying that says, practice makes a man perfect. So, when we practice the same day, the patterns help in this way also, that you practice the same thing every day, it makes you perfect. There's a saying. So, what do you say about this thing, that comfort zone really makes people lazy, or can it make people like sharpening the saw also?
See, I'll put this in this way. Uh, when you do things over and over again, you get better at that, because your brain understands. Like when we start something new, we think it's going to be difficult, but when we start actually doing it, our brain understands, okay, this is the way to do it. And when we keep on doing it over and over again, our brain understands, okay, now I have learned this thing. Now this is the time where your consciousness will go to sleep. So you have already perfected one thing, and then now your brain would like to go to sleep mode. That is the time you need to pull yourself out of that. But if you don't do that, that is where you will enter into the comfort zone. So the act of repeating is good until you have reached to a point you can call this, I'm very good at this. But once you are already good at that means there is nothing to move further. That is the time you need to pull yourself out of that. That is the time, that is the most risky period, I would say, that you have already perfected maybe a skill, maybe an art, or maybe any kind of thing in any walks of your life. Could be a profession, could be a personal life. Once you enter into that comfort, like you reach to that level that there is nothing more to learn, and you want to stay there, you want to continue doing it, you want to repeat doing it. So you will enter into comfort zone, your consciousness will go into sleep, and that is where you will not be challenging yourself every day.
So we'll not be letting anything new come inside our brain.
No.